Morning guys, West Country Explorer here. I had to do another video, and today I'm at Clapham. Got Clapham Church just behind me, and I'm going to take you for a walk into Clapham Woods. It's quite a famous wood, sort of well known in the area for apparently being haunted, sort of ghosts, UFOs, and used to be a cult here, as according to the stories, and also quite a few murders attached to the area. So I thought, seeing as I live in the area, got a YouTube channel, be a bit rude of me not to do a video on the Clapham Woods. So here we go. I'll see you in the main video. On a nice sunny day like today, when it's so quiet and the birds are out singing, it's hard to believe that the woods here have got such a dark reputation to them. You know, ghosts, murders, UFOs, cults. I mean, it's just such a quiet, peaceful feeling here at the moment. Like I said, sunny day, nice and quiet. Pretty much all you can hear is a bird song. But anyway, time to take you into the woods and tell you a few of the stories. This path's not so bad today. Last time I came up here, it was all wet and muddy and horrible. But now it's dried out quite a bit, so it's not too bad. Quite nice for walking along. Like I said, there's quite a lot of UFO stories attached to Clapham Woods. Going back, I think there's some stories, like incidents back from the 1700s. So I know a lot of people dismiss UFOs, like, because they automatically think aliens, little green men from Mars in their flying saucers. I think UFOs can potentially have a terrestrial, earthbound origin. I mean, UFO is just somewhat unidentified. Doesn't automatically mean it's aliens. So I mean, maybe there have been UFOs around here and it's just something earthbound that people haven't been able to identify. Something that's got a normal, rational explanation. So, well, I've never seen any UFOs myself. Like I said, it's don't really get any UFO sightings nowadays. So I think they've come to a stop. Quite a lot of people out walking here today, up into the woods. Quite a popular area for walkers. When I turned up at the church car park, quite a few cars about. It's almost like being at Clapham Common or Clapham Junction. I'm gonna just bring you over to this section over here. Probably can't see it very well now, but hopefully see it a bit better when you get up to it. It's kind of sort of a bit of a ring of earth. See what I mean in a sec. Starting to show up a bit better on the camera. As you can see, there's a bit of a mound of earth. Don't know if it's some kind of mini sort of enclosure or something, maybe a prehistoric site. Like I say, it goes around there into the woods. Like I said, it goes along there, around there. Some kind of earthworks. Be pretty nice if we could do archaeological investigation on the area. There's some cows over there. But all through here you can see sort of wooden posts. I think this area, I think it is used for pheasant shooting. I know pheasants are reared in the woods. I think this bit where the posh people can come and slaughter the crap out of the poor pheasant. All in the name of sport. Yes. But anyways, as you can see, I'm not a big fan of pheasant shooting. But what I'll do is take you into the woods, talk to you a bit more about the sort of deaths associated with the woods and the occult as well. Back in the 70s and early 80s, there are 4 deaths that have become associated with these woods. In 73, I think it was, see if I can remember his name, Peter Goldsmith. He was disappeared one day. 6 months later his body was found in the woods, badly decomposed. Never, sort of, cause of death never identified. So, not sure whereabouts in the woods he was supposedly found. And then in 75, it was Compass, I can't remember now. There's another guy, his body was found in the woods supposedly. Then in the late 70s, Reverend Harry Snelling, he was like the vicar of Clapham Church. He disappeared one day walking home from the dentist. His body was found 3 years later, apparently by a Canadian. Suspected murdered, but cause of death never officially found. Now, some stories said his body was found in the woods. Some stories say his body was found over Whiston Way. Now, in the early 80s, Gillian Matthews, she was killed. Some stories say her body was found in the woods. Some other stories say her body was found over Stanning Way. Like I said, murdered, but no murderer ever identified. So, right, some more people coming, so I'll just stop the video here because I don't want to get them on video. Random bit of farm machinery that's been abandoned for goodness knows how many decades. Like I said, just very random. As I mentioned earlier, quite a fair few people out walking in Clapham Woods today, so doing a video clip with nobody else in it is a bit easier said than done. Been a couple of times I've had to wait a few minutes for people to walk away and so I can get a clear shot. Anyway, behind me is the beech tree, I think it's a beech tree, also known as the Great Fagus, the altar tree, and also the hanging tree. Now, it's a bit of a focal point of interest in the woods. Quite a few people come up here to sort of leave little bits and pieces here. I think it's a kind of a focal point for Wiccas, pagans, just, well, all sorts of people, even people who are just interested in the woods and interested in the stories of the woods, so not just sort of pagans and Wiccas and all the rest. Now, I did mention about there being a cult here at one point. A cult called the Friends of Hecate apparently met here for a period of about 10 years or so, I think it was. From the late 70s to the late 80s. Now, Hecate is a goddess. I can't remember what she's a goddess of, but if you want to have a look her up on Google, her name's spelled Hecate. Some spellings has a K instead of a C, so Hecate. But the Friends of Hecate used Clapham Woods as a meeting place. They supposedly met up once a month here and made various sacrifices to Hecate. Mainly dogs, apparently. Now, a lot of dogs have gone missing from the woods. Some of the stories say it was the Friends of Hecate sacrificing the dogs to Hecate. Some stories say it was just a exceedingly overzealous gamekeeper in the area, sort of disposing of the dogs. But apparently the group also sacrificed 1 or 2 horses. How they managed to get hold of the horses, I'm not sure. That'd be something interesting to watch. A group of people kidnapping a horse and sacrificing it, so not sure of the logistics of how that happened, but I'm not saying it didn't happen, just I can't get my head around the logistics of how they managed to do it. Yes. But what I'll do is I'll just twizzle the camera around and take you up close to the tree. That's a little, pull this out a bit, little crocheted heart, or crocheted something, I don't know if you can see it very well. I often get little things like that left here. If I come into this bit of chalk used to do the outlines of a face. Something else here. Oh, that guy that disappeared in the mid-70s, when I struggle to remember the name of, Leon Foster. So there was PC Peter Goldsmith, Leon Foster, Reverend Harry Snelling, and also Gillian Matthews. Now, Gillian Matthews, apparently her partner was also murdered at the same time, disappeared. Not many of the stories about Clapham Woods mention him. Now, there is one story I read. Somebody apparently was arrested and sent to prison for the murder of Gillian Matthews and her partner, and apparently had all the other deaths were pinned on him as well. Not been able to find any information on him, so like I said, all these people that have disappeared, stories are very sketchy information. It's very difficult to find info on them, and it's just so low on verifiable facts, high on urban legends, myths, and just stories. So as you can see, it's a lovely sunny day and still very, very quiet and peaceful. lovely bird songs, and all in a wood that's got a lot of dark stories attached to it. Yes, I have camped out here one night a long time ago. I camped out sort of just over there. Bit of a different atmosphere here in the night. Nothing unusual or paranormal happened. I wasn't fully expecting anything too much. But like I said, a bit of a different atmosphere at night, as I'm sure you can imagine. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly make my way back to the church. So I'll just stop the video here a sec. So there you go, guys, that was Clapham Woods, haunted Clapham Woods, with sort of connections to cults. Hope you liked it. Like I said, feel free to drop me a comment telling me what you thought of the video, and like the usual, like if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. If this is the first time you've watched one of my videos, feel free to check out some of my other videos, and if you like what you see, click the old subscribe button. One day soon, I'm not sure when, I'm going to plan to get out to Racton Monument over near Chichester Way. So that's just one of the videos I'm going to hopefully be doing at some point in the near future. So keep your eyes open for that one. Like I said, if you want to, that sounds interesting to you, like I said, subscribe and you'll know when it comes out then, won't you? I said, that's it for this video, and I'll see you sometime soon in the next video. In the meantime, usual, take care, stay safe, God bless.